Hi guys, so today we're going to unbox 17's follow to Japan tour trading cards. So I've seen, okay, and I will also share some things that I have learned as a K-pop merch collector. Um, since I've been collecting merch for like several months now, and I think for me the most important thing, especially if you are not someone who is able to like afford to buy a lot of things, or if you want like your bias, obviously you can love all the 17 members, but sometimes you can't afford to like keep getting albums just because you're not getting your biases. So I think for that, I suggest internal trading. I do internal trading to get my albums so that I can get Wanu, who is one of my biases. Like, I think that's important to me because that way I don't have to go and buy from like a second stage retailers that upsells the photocards or his merch really high. So instead of doing that, I just buy it internal trading. So it means obviously the album is going to be unsealed, so there it will kind of like take away the element of surprise of like pulling members. But I mean, if you want to just collect your bias and you know that you can't afford to keep buying albums until you get your bias, then internal trading is the way to go. And also, I've realized that it's so much cheaper to just like, for example, merch like the tour merch and things like that. It's so much easier to just buy as much as you can from the original retailer, which is like the company itself, rather than this is so adorable. Like, oh my god, it's pink. I want to then just like waiting. Okay, I guess it's sometimes there are retailers like on Shopee or Carousel or Facebook or any like platforms where they just buy albums or merch in bulk, then resell it with like a slightly higher price. But sometimes they're not like that. They're actually really high upselling prices. So it's better to just buy from the original source and buy like 3 packets, which is equivalent to like one photo card. So in that one packet, you will like most like, it's obviously going to be random, but you will most likely get like 6-7 photo cards in one packet, and that like price is equivalent to just one photo card that the external retailers are selling for. So I think you can like increase your increase your chances of getting your bias for the same amount of money, but even if you don't get your bias, you'll still have a lot of photo cards left, of other members. Anyway, so these are the 2 photo cards that I bought for like double the price of what it actually is from the original. So this is Mingyu, this is Wanu. They're the last in stock. So this is Follow to Japan, Follow Again to Japan, their concert, which is so they have like followed. So they have Be the Sun tour, Ode to You tour, Follow tour, Follow Again tour, and now they're having 17 Right Here tour. So this is from Follow Again tour, and I will now put it in my photo card binder. I want to put it like right here so that the Mingyu and Wanu can be together. So I'm not sure if this is gonna fit. I fear it's not going to. Oopsies. I think we can. So the card is like this. It's really thick. It's different from the other trading cards. And when I take out the sleeve, it just barely fits. I'm kind of scared to like if this is going to like not come out, but oh well, I've done it. Alright, and then two few photo cards will move to the back. Alright, so this is what it looks like. The pink photo card I have of you. Here, so spill the feels. This is different though. This is always yours. This is seasonal greetings photo card. This is follow again to Japan, and then obviously this is 17 right here. This is Sonogong Super from Carrot version of 17th Heaven. And for the Mingyu photo cards, I'll move to the back. Anyway, so like I was saying before, I've learned over time that okay, sometimes internal trading is not like everyone wants internal, like a lot of people want internal trading. So for example, the internal trading retailer that I buy almost all of my K-pop merch from, 17 merch from, is also the retailer of a lot of many other you know, buyers, consumers. And so sometimes she can't guarantee whether I'm going to get Wonu or not, because I'm fighting against like millions of other Malaysians who want Wonu as well, you know? So it's really hard. So in this Spill the Feels, I bought the most albums from her, and I still didn't get, like, the other customer that I saw on her page got every photo card that I wanted, and I didn't, and it makes me really, really sad, because I was like, oh, I spent so much money and I've always bought from you, and I didn't get the photo cards that I wanted. And I went on Shopee and other platforms to obviously find for the photo cards that I wanted. Oh my god, they're selling them for like, okay, so the photo card set that I asked my retailer for is the Wonu Carrot version Spill the Feels with the random PC of Wonu. So the whole set is Wonu, so you'll get 4 RPCs and 24 photo card pack and a binder, and the whole set is Wonu, right? And that, for that, it's I think 34 ringgit. And then, so obviously another customer got it, and on Shopee, the binder itself, 30 ringgit, okay? And the photo card set and binder, 70. Some people sell it for 80 ringgit. The RPC, each RPC, so there are 4 RPCs of Wonu together, all together. Each RPC is, what, 50 ringgit. So that's already 200. 200 plus the 70 binder plus Wonu 24 PC, it's 70. Altogether, 270. That's 9 times, about 9 times the original price of the Carrot version. Isn't that crazy, actually? And the price is only that high because it's like Wonu, people like Wonu or Jonghan, where they're upsell because they know that the fandom of Wonu or Jonghan is like huge, so they upsell the retailers, like the external retailers that are not direct retailers, they upsell the price so much. So what I'm saying is, it's so much easier to just either get internal trading, or if you're getting it from the original retailer, just buy like the albums. Like, you obviously know there are 13 members, then that means the probability of getting like your bias is really low, unless you don't mind who you get. But like, if you know you can't afford to like keep buying things like that, we gotta like use our brains, you know what I mean? So these days what I've been doing is I'll go on, like, you know how Shopee has a really high commission rate, so there are other like platforms, like for example Facebook or Instagram, where you can just buy directly from them, and they sell it for so much cheaper. So what I do is when I browse, I go on Shopee and then I browse all that. Then if I see like something that I want, like a photocard of one that I want, then I'll just go to them, ask them to negotiate the price, and they'll be like, oh, the commission fee is really high, so you can buy it from this. Then I'll go to SAT platforms and then go ask about the prices. And the thing is, I'm not a fan. Like, I hate having to like ask people and like I guess just socialize. I just want to pick what I want and like just buy it. Obviously I can't afford it to be like that all the time, so now I'm changing and I'm starting to ask. And one thing that I've learned is that you need to like present yourself as like pitiful as you can. Like the moment like I always say like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't afford it, well knowing that I'm gonna pay 400 for that photo card. Like, let's be for real. But I'm always like, oh, it's really high for me. Then they'll be like, okay, and then I like ask for 15 ringgit or 20 ringgit lower than the price that they pay. And the thing is, they can do that and still make profit because they're upselling too much. You know what I mean? So that's why it's so like important to start, you know, putting your pride aside. Use your brain to think of like the cheapest option that you can get for your photo card. Now, my biggest regret is not buying the kit version of Spill the Feels, because there's this photo card of Wanu that's so, I really want it. I'm literally in shambles. I've been trying to find it everywhere, cannot find it at all. This photo card, people were selling this for 400 ringgit and it was still sold out. It was sold out everywhere, and I'm literally, look, it's so cute. Like, I understand if I have 400 ringgit to spare for a photo card, I would definitely buy it. Like, it's so bad. So standing an idol that has a very big fan base means you're constantly fighting, and I say this in almost every video, but yeah, that's what I want to say. I hope this makes sense actually. But I mean, I know a lot of people want to start buying merch, but they don't know how to or where to, or like who to trust. But like sometimes when I'm like browsing as well, I'll look for like one option, put it in my cart, and then go through the whole thing. But then the horrible thing is, by the time I went back to my cart, that product is sold out because it's Wanu, and you know, he sells things out really fast. So yeah, okay, thank you, bye.